Okay, so I just saw Holly Two Moon's video that she did about a dream she had January of 2021. And it was Donald Trump among stars, and like he was going to China and then he disappeared. And she said there was something about a circuit. Probably should have written this down. 2 circuits of the moon. So the last video that I just did, I talked about on the October 14th of 25. I heard in a dream, "Congratulations, you completed a circuit." So I don't know if that applies, but it's the same word, so it makes me think that it probably is. But I don't keep up with the politics. I just don't like to. It's just too much for me. The game is always afoot, and I just don't follow it. So I mean, I hear little things here and there. I mean, I watch Lisa Boyce, watch Woman 65, you know, and some other people who do the news. But when it comes to political stuff, I don't pay attention. So I did not really know. I mean, I think I heard it that Trump was going to China or Asia or South Korea or something like that. I was kind of aware of it, but I just right out of my mind. But something that piqued my interest in Holly's video was he's going to South Korea. Now, here's the thing. Okay, so April 3rd of 2023, I had a vision. I was awake, and I saw. I would say that it was Italian, but there was a waterway and there was a gondola. It didn't have humongous peaks on the end of it like an Italian one did, but it was a gondola, and there were people in the front. And there was this little bridge of an archway connecting 2 walkways, and the water was going underneath, right? And David Tennant was in the boat, and Xi Jinping was in it. And David Tennant turned around and looked at me and said, and went, "Shh," like that, like he was playing a trick or something like that. And so that was April 3rd of 2023, and I have never really figured out what that meant until now. I think this is just a puzzle piece. This is not the conclusion of anything, but so the thing is that David Tennant, I looked up Doctor Who. I knew he was Doctor Who. I've never watched the show. I've never watched any of Doctor Who. Some of my family members did. They watched the whole series and everything like that, and I'm sure it's really good. And so I wrote down some of the stuff about Doctor Who because I really didn't know what I was looking for. I just kind of looked up kind of briefly what the show was about and all this kind of stuff. But it's interesting though because he was the 10th Doctor Who. So that's cool. That was just interesting. And so, yeah, I was just looking at my notes to see if there was anything else about the show, about his character in that I thought was interesting. But it's something like a time traveling alien, something like that. He's an alien that time travels. I mean, I know that's what the booth does, right? It time travels or something like that. So, but okay, so just now I looked up, the Lord led me to look up the last show that David Tennant played Doctor Who in. And I'm looking at it right here, and it says January 1st of 2010. The last episode featuring David Tennant was The End of Time. And I you know, it was a 2-part special on December 25th, 2009. and that was part 1, and then January 1st was part 2, and it introduces Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know if that's important. So I just thought that was interesting. So here's another thing I thought about too. Holly said something about November 1st. Okay, now from September 23rd to October 23rd, it's 30 days, right? To November 1st is 40 days, right? That's 40 days. So I just thought that was interesting. So there's something about 40 days. I didn't write it down, but right here by my notes on another day, right by this dream here, I have they spent 10 days. The apostles, the disciples, spent 10 days in the upper room waiting for the Holy Spirit. So there is that. I thought that's pretty interesting too. So I think so. Yesterday I did a video, and I was talking about just some catching up things, and I don't know what else I was gonna say, but I think that's it. I just wanted to make a video for Holly just did a video about the circuit and Donald Trump disappearing into China, and I just thought that was, and he's going to Asia, he's going, to South Korea and that sort of thing. So yeah, I think that's all I have. So oh, I know what it was. Yesterday when I did the video, it was a tisket, a tasket, okay, and it was talking about the basket. It's the basket, but it's so this game, the tisket, a tasket, is something else I learned today. This was a game that came about where children danced in a circle, and they would drop a handkerchief, and that was really interesting because Heart Flame for Jesus, Candy, she spoke today about Ezekiel 13:18, and when they're talking about peace, and there is no peace, but yesterday my video, I was talking about Isaiah 5:4, and it says the circle, well, this was on Bible Hub, and it said the circle of husbandry is done, the end of the harvest, the end has come. And that is kind of, I think, what all of this is leading up to. And I know we are tired, so I think what Holly said is definitely good advice, and we are tired. We keep getting these breadcrumbs, and just keep going. God is keeping us awake, and that is exhausting, because I have asked the Lord, I was like, please don't let me fall asleep, please don't let me fall asleep, and now here we are, and I'm so tired. I just want to sleep, but I want to rest in his care. I want to rest in his arms. I don't want to rest here. I don't want to sleep here. I don't want to have peace here. I want to have peace in heaven with him. And all of this is leading to something. I'm sorry, I've got reflected in my that all of this is leading somewhere, and I just keep going. He's coming. He's giving us these breadcrumbs, and yeah. So we have puzzle pieces, and I would encourage you to, if you have puzzle pieces, to get on to start sharing them. Candy, Heart Flame for Jesus, said something in her video a couple of days back. I wrote it down, and she just stopped all of a sudden. She was like, she had a vision of someone holding a photo album, and looking at the photo album, and this person in her vision was looking at puzzle pieces, and she's like, she has puzzle pieces, and it's like I now feel cheated, and and I think I really think that was me. It could be you too. I don't know, but I have so many puzzle pieces, and they're starting to connect with people, and that's really encouraging. And I think that's what we need. So puzzle pieces are starting to fit in, and maybe now is just the right time. So I hope this encourages. I hope this encourages everybody. I am encouraged, even though I am tired, and I just want a good night's sleep. It's been a long week, you know, and I need a good night's sleep. Tomorrow is Sunday, the 26th. So yeah. Thank you for listening.